90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days Season 5, stars Mike Burke and Ximena Morales are considered the most cringeworthy franchise couple, for many good reasons. Mike, a 34-year-old volunteer firefighter from New York, starred in that installment with nail technician, Ximena. Mike claimed to have been single all his life before he met the Colombian mother of two. Mike's checkbook and heart were both open, as he showered her with gifts and money, much to the annoyance of his friends. Unfortunately, Ximena was putting up with Mike for the perks, and found him clingy and nasty. 90 Day Fiancé star Mike was well-loved by audiences upon his debut, but he revealed his dark side with every new episode. Mike and Ximena communicated via a translator, and she had dealt with a hitman in the past. She had kids with two different men, while Ximena may have been a walking red flag, so was Mike, and the relationship eventually ended, despite them getting back together for the tell-all. Now, things seem to be permanently over for Mike and Ximena, but viewers do tend to look back at what made the couple so insufferable to watch. 90 Day Fiancé couple Mike Ximena detail first night together. Mike and Ximena first met in person on 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days Season 5, and the showrunners decided that it was a good idea to ask the couple how they felt after having sex for the first time. When the producer asked Mike, "Did you get lucky? How was it?" he reached out to have a sip of water. Mike was seated next to Ximena when he answered the question, claiming it was the best time he ever had with a woman. He added that Ximena knocked it out of the park over and over again. However, Ximena only responded with, "For me it was normal." 90 Day Fiancé star Mike farts while kissing Ximena. 90 Day Fiancé star Mike gave a preview of the cringe that fans could expect in his relationship by farting while being on top of her during a kissing session. Even with Ximena telling Mike, "I don't like it," and covering her nose, Mike continued to kiss her, and kept saying, "Te amo." He didn't apologize for his nasty act. Later, in a conversation with her sister, Ximena mentioned that she was turned off by Mike's super gross behavior. She didn't forget to add, "He burps on top of you," and "He throws clothes everywhere like a kid. Hell let out a fart in front of me." 90 Day Fiancé star Ximena disgusted by Mike's snot-filled tissue. 90 Day Fiancé fans had once unearthed a cameo video in which snot dripped down Mike's face while he was recording the message. Mike had another sketchy encounter with Ximena on the show when he was riding in a car with his wife-to-be, and decided to blow his nose. Mike tried to stick the dirty tissue in the back pocket of the seat when he was finished, but Ximena chastised him. She asked him to be respectful, since it wasn't his own car. "I can't imagine what you're like in your house, my God," Ximena had cried. That was when Mike blamed his messy habits on his medical condition, ADHD. 90 Day Fiancé star Mike shames Ximena for being a cam girl. As per Mike, Ximena didn't want him because he refused to give her more money. Ximena had already asked Mike to take all the gifts that he'd given her. He manipulated her by saying she'd be on the streets if not for him. Ximena replied, "Just because you paid for my rent, and you helped me, doesn't mean I'd be on the street. I can work as a model, and that'll pay for my rent and food." Her statement inflamed Mike. He tried to embarrass Ximena by asking, "What kind of modeling job are you going to work for? Are you going to go back to that adult internet job?" 90 Day Fiancé star Mike earns support from tell-all cast. Mike's angry outburst and his refusal to leave the house when Ximena demanded a breakup, triggered viewers. They learned that Mike and Ximena were in a mutually transactional relationship, and it was Mike who insisted on giving her gifts that she did not want. Fans hoped that Mike would be called out for his lies during the 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days Season 5 reunion, but he wasn't. Alternatively, viewers couldn't help but cringe when the delusional cast defended the same Mike, who was paying Ximena for affection and intimacy from the start. The cast blamed Ximena when she wasn't even interested in being with Mike. Source: 90 Day Fiancé, YouTube.